Find lower payments than now during the Memorial Day sale at Giant RV. Family adventures begin in bunk model travel trailers. Sleeps 5, just $12,999 or $149 a month. No junk fees ever at Giant RV.
Nobody beats the Giant.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ahmad Noristani, a licensed physician that has been practicing medicine for the past 15 years.
Fact: millions of people suffer from low energy, joint discomfort, and overall poor health. People need healing from within their bodies. Balance 7 restores the body's natural defenses to improve joint discomfort, support brain health, and help sustain energy levels. See results in just 72 hours. Wake up and hit the ground running with Balance 7. Use code word B7 for your free bottle of My Smooth Skin.
I'm Dr. Noristani. I endorse Balance 7.
And action!
The actions this weekend at the Ford Memorial Day Sell-a-thon. 5 days to get 0% financing or low lease payments. It's the Ford Memorial Day Sell-a-thon. Get there by Tuesday.
Watch All American on KTLA 5, the CW.
Good morning, I'm Annie Rose Ramos. Johnny Wachter shot and killed over the weekend in downtown Los Angeles. This is an actor best known for his role in the soap opera General Hospital. The details surrounding his death coming up.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. Today is Memorial Day. We pay tribute to the men and women who died while serving in our nation's military. How President Biden honored the fallen just ahead.
Good morning, I'm Lena Bovin. We are live here at Rosie the Riveter Park in Long Beach on this Memorial Day. The names of more than 7,000 veterans being read here this morning. We're live in just a few minutes.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. Flight delays can certainly be very frustrating and annoying. Passengers traveling through one particular airport can't seem to catch a break. We'll explain.
Here I am, the one that you love, Scott Nansen. I am coming your way with a brand new interview with Air Supply. And then later this hour, my review of the best movie of the year. What could that be? Stick around.
Good morning, everybody. It is 10 o'clock on a Monday, or Memorial Day Monday, and we're taking a live look outside. I'm in for Mark Krisky this morning, by the way, as we look at some cloud coverage, still kind of hovering over downtown. We will see lots of burn off today, plenty of sunshine, even sunshine for the coast, although we're still waiting for that. 70 degrees yesterday, about the same today. The San Fernando Valley, mid-70s, and a little warmer in through the IE. The sun already up and out, 83 degrees for the forecasted high. Great week ahead of us. We'll talk more about your forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Frank, I'll send it over to you.
An actor best known for his role on General Hospital shot and killed over the weekend. Police say it happened when he interrupted 3 men who were trying to steal the catalytic converter from his car. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live in Hollywood with the details. Annie Rose, good morning.
Hey, Frank, good morning to you. That's exactly right. All of this happening in the middle of the night, 3:30 a.m. on a Saturday over the weekend. That is when the actor came across this group of thieves. They were stealing his catalytic converter, and then one of the suspects pulling out a gun and opening fire. This morning, we are hearing from the actor's friends, his family, his coworkers, all of them shocked by this senseless murder.
Brando, what are you doing here?
Is it true? Are you pregnant?
Actor Johnny Wachter, best known for his role as Brando Corbin on General Hospital. The 37-year-old was shot early Saturday morning in downtown Los Angeles as he was leaving work as a bartender at the bar called Level 8 off Hope and Pico. He was walking with one of his coworkers when he saw what looked like someone working on his car. He approached the person to ask if his car was being towed when a suspect who was wearing a mask reportedly looked up and opened fire. Police saying 3 male suspects, somewhere between 30 and 35 years old, all fled the scene. All of them still on the loose. Police confirming the thieves were after Wachter's catalytic converter. This morning, we're hearing from the actor's brother, who spoke to KTLA. Take a listen.
He was a funny and smart guy. He was intelligent. He was very much one of the most charismatic people I've ever met. He was the hardest working person I've ever met. Anything that he set his mind to, he definitely, absolutely just, he sold out to do it well and be the best at it, no matter what it was. And it was just a great person, a great brother. He was a role model. And I like the fact that I know people were able to contact me and my family from LA within hours of it happening. Shows that how many people he touched.
Wachter appeared in nearly 200 episodes of the popular soap opera General Hospital. His other acting credits include NCIS, Westworld, and Criminal Minds, all who knew the 37-year-old, describing him as extremely generous and caring.
Good morning, this is Johnny Wachter. I play Brando Corbin on ABC's General Hospital, and tonight, January 18th, that's a Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be interviewed by the great Stephen Cuoco on Power 98.5.
And the show General Hospital releasing a statement over the weekend saying, quote, the entire General Hospital family is heartbroken to hear of Johnny Wachter's untimely passing. He was truly one of a kind and a pleasure to work with each and every day. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his loved ones during this difficult time. His fellow General Hospital actors taking to social media to express their shock and heartbreak. His TV wife on the show, Sophia Matson, saying in part, quote, my heart is so utterly broken. Johnny was the absolute best, so genuine, so caring, incredibly hardworking and humble. Now, we do want to mention a little bit more about catalytic converters. The theft of them started skyrocketing during the COVID-19 pandemic. Popular among thieves because they are easy to steal and contain precious metals, including platinum. California alone accounts for 37% of catalytic converter theft claims nationwide, with about 1,600 reported stolen every single month. All of this according to the Associated Press. Now, I did reach out to the LAPD this morning, police telling me that their detectives are working on this case. This is an ongoing investigation, and they are still trying to catch those 3 suspects in relation to this murder. Reporting live, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
President Biden laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier this morning. He was at Arlington National Cemetery in Virginia to honor fallen U.S. troops. After placing the wreath, he delivered his annual Memorial Day address. He says since he took office, he has signed more than 30 bipartisan bills to help veterans. He also remembered his son, Bo, who served in Iraq and died in 2015 of brain cancer. Back here at home, thousands of names of U.S. service members who paid the ultimate sacrifice being read out loud.
Part of an annual tradition to honor the fallen. KTLA's Alina Abovian, live from Long Beach with that story. Alina, good morning.
Hi there, guys. Well, you can see it happening right here behind us. They are reading the names of 7,000 fallen service members. And the people in line there who are waiting to read, they are all veterans showing up this morning to pay tribute, to remember. Today is a day of reflection, of connection, and it is such a special ceremony here. Very simple, but very significant. And I want to point out something else. The mantra here is a hero remembered never dies, and it certainly does speak volumes when you hear that. Laura, she is the founder of Honoring Our Fallen. You started this ceremony, this organization in 2011, and it's been going strong ever since. How do you find the motivation to keep doing this year after year?
When you hear a family say that they could not have gotten through the darkest day of their life without the support that me and my team provide to them, it helps you go for the next one. Until my last breath on this earth, I will continue my service to families of our nation's fallen.
And what does the support look like throughout the year? Because we're here today, we see all of these faces here, so many of them young men, but how do you provide that support to families year round?
Well, you know, the family feels comfortable that they can call. I know that we've served so many of these families, and I know personally that whenever a family is struggling, they know they can call and reach out to Laura. She'll answer the phone 3 in the morning. Sometimes they just need somebody to talk to, somebody that understands what they're going through. And I think when I see Laura work with all of these families is that they're comfortable about that. They know that they can cry. They know they can get angry. They can express their emotions without any fear, any judgment, and that they need just a shoulder to be there to understand what they're going through.
Right, that support is so important. And Rick, I do want to point out, you're a volunteer. You are on the board for the organization. How did the two of you meet? Because there's a special connection there.
So there is. So I was a public information officer at the Joint Forces Training Base in Los Alamitos, and I was also a volunteer at Seal Beach PD. And two smokers met at a Great American Shakeout in Anaheim. And it wasn't long after that, and that goes into there's no coincidence that he and I connected there because the 10th of November 2009, Lance Corporal Justin Swanson, my first casualty mission, this Marine whose name is tattooed on my arm, this young Marine that I never knew changed the trajectory of my life, changed who I am, and he is the one that lit the flame that started honoring our fallen. And so when his remains were coming in to the base, I wanted to invite the Anaheim Police Department to come and honor one of the fallen service members, a Marine from their community, and that's how I met Rick. Well, I already knew him, and we got connected, and then when it was time for me to start honoring our fallen, Rick is one of the first phone calls that I made, and I said, I'm going to start this nonprofit. Will you do it with me?
And at that moment, I happened to be on the ground when the remains of Justin Swanson landed. We provided 12 motorcycle officers to escort him to the mortuary. And I can tell you, by the time I arrived, I was there to watch the plane land, followed the motorcade all the way to Westminster. And I can tell you, I couldn't even continue driving. I was full of emotion to see the community come out to pay honor to that American hero. It stuck with me, and at that point, I decided we're going to do this together.
All right. Well, thank you both so much. Let's turn our attention for just another second over here to where their names are being read. If you want to be part of this ceremony, but you can't get here to Long Beach, it is being streamed live. The website for that is honoringourfallen.org. This will be happening until 1 o'clock today. That is the very latest. I'm Lena Bovian here in Long Beach, KTLA 5 News.
Boy, those are two great Americans reminding us of what today is really about. Alina, thank you very much for bringing that to us. Many of those who left